These may be the dog days of summer, but high school football practices are in full swing. We've already seen a practice tragedy. Yesterday, a 14-year-old died after collapsing at practice. TV20's Nico Clement tells us what coaches are supposed to do to make sure their players remain safe.
When it comes to sports like football, water break requirements are a little bit more stringent because this sport is played when it's warmer. And as fall sports are already starting their practices, one Gainesville football coach says he loves winning, but the kids' health is far more important.
Here at Gainesville High's football practice, Coach Mark Lasco says his players are constantly drinking water.
We talk about hydration every day after practice, taking care of their bodies, not putting anything toxic in their bodies, just so they're ready to go. And the kids know that, you know, if they're doing what they're supposed to, they're going to have a better day at practice.
According to Clay County Sheriffs, William Sjogren Jr. was at the Sebastian River High School football team's football camp practice at Camp Blanding when he became sick. One of his coaches called 911, telling them that one of their players had a heat injury. Sjogren was taken to the hospital where he was pronounced dead.
They had breakfast at 6:30 in the morning. They didn't hit the practice field until 9 o'clock. The different time in between was complete rest and downtime for the student athletes. I mean, they did everything they were supposed to do.
Roger Deering says in football there is no contact for the first 6 days. The first 3 days players wear no helmets, and days 3 through 5 players wear helmets, shoulder pads, and shorts. This is a process to get the kids used to the heat.
Roger Deering says according to the Florida High School Athletic Association, football practices can be no longer than 3 hours. Sebastian footballs was scheduled for 2 hours. Every 30 minutes, players must get a 5-minute cool down and water break. Every 30 minutes, Sebastian football coaches scheduled a 10-minute cool down and water break. Water breaks must be in the shade, helmets must be off, and players must be provided with as much water as they want.
Deering says Sebastian football coaches did more than enough.
The parents send their kids with you, and they expect them to come home. And, you know, from the details that I heard, that everything was done possible. It's just, you know, a truly tragic and unfortunate situation.
Clay County Sheriff's deputies say they expect an autopsy to be done today, but it may take weeks before an exact cause of death is known. Nico Clemens, TV20 News.